Upbeat, quiz show style intro music fades slightly to the background. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Are you a trivia fanatic like me? Always on the lookout for the latest from the world of Jeopardy? You've come to the right place. While we can't show the full episode here, we can do the next best thing. Break down all the highlights, toughest questions, and game-changing moments from today's show. So grab your thinking caps, and let's dive right into the action. Today's episode was a real nail-biter, featuring our returning champion, who came in with an impressive streak. They faced off against two brilliant new challengers, one a history professor and the other a software engineer. The board was fascinating from the get-go. Categories in the first round included literary first lines, world capitals in the kitchen, and a fun one called Before and After. The world capitals category proved tricky early on, with a few triple stumpers that had even me shouting answers at the screen. Our champions started strong, building a solid lead by the first commercial break. But the challengers weren't far behind. The real turning point in the first round came from the literary first lines category. One of the challengers found the daily double and made a bold wager, trying to close the gap. The clue was, it was a bright cold day in April, and the clocks were striking 13. Do you know it? They correctly answered, "What is 1984?" And it completely shifted the momentum. By the end of the Jeopardy round, the scores were incredibly close, setting us up for a thrilling double Jeopardy. Moving into double Jeopardy. The stakes were higher, and the clues were tougher. The new categories included 19th century innovators, film directors, anatomy, a team, and American history. This is where our returning champion really showcased their expertise. They dominated the American history board, sweeping the category and finding one of the daily doubles along the way. They made a significant wager and nailed a tough question about the Gadsden Purchase, launching them into a commanding lead. But the game wasn't over yet. The other daily double was found by the history professor under the 19th century innovators category. They were in a distant third place and needed to make a big move. They went for a true daily double, betting everything. The clue was about the inventor of the telephone exchange. After a moment of intense thought, they correctly identified Almon Stroger, doubling their score and making it a real three-person race heading into the final. The energy in the studio was electric. And that brings us to Final Jeopardy. The category was famous artists. Our champion was in the lead, but not by enough to have a runaway game. The challenger who doubled their score was within striking distance, and the third contestant still had a mathematical chance. The final clue read, his 1889 oil on canvas work. The Starry Night was created in an asylum in Saint-Rémy-de-Provence, France. All three contestants took their time writing down their responses. "Time's up," the third-place contestant revealed their answer, and it was correct. Who was Vincent van Gogh? They wagered modestly, but it put pressure on the others. The second-place challenger also got it right, and their smart wager put them just ahead of the champions pre-Final Jeopardy.
Score what?
It all came down to the champion. Did they get it? Yes, they did. With a strategic wager that covered the challenger's bet, they secured the win and continued their impressive reign. What a game! It was a brilliant display of knowledge and strategy from all three players. And that's the recap for today's incredible episode of Jeopardy! What did you think of that Final Jeopardy? Clue! Did you get it right at home? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoy these daily breakdowns and love all things trivia, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next recap. Upbeat, engaging intro music fades slightly into the background. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're a fan of trivia, quick thinking, and that iconic what is phrasing, then you are in the exact right place. Today we're diving deep into a full, fantastic episode of America's favorite quiz show, Jeopardy! We're not just watching, we're playing along, analyzing the strategy, and celebrating those brilliant, high-pressure moments that make this show a legend. All right, let's meet our contestants. We have a returning champion who's been on a fantastic streak, and two new challengers hoping to dethrone them. The board is set, the categories are loaded, and you can just feel the tension in the studio. Remember to shout out your answers at home. See if we can keep up with these brainiacs. The first round is always a whirlwind. It's all about speed on the buzzer and building up that initial bankroll. Okay, the contestants are jumping all over the board, from world capitals to literary classics. Ew, that was a tough one on Shakespeare. I have to admit I didn't get that one. How are you doing so far? It looks like our champion is playing with confidence, but one of the challengers is right on their tail, not giving them an inch. Every single dollar counts as we head towards that first commercial break. And we're back for the double Jeopardy round. This is where the game really heats up. The clue values are doubled, and this is when you see the big swings in momentum. And look, the daily doubles are still on the board. These are the game changers. Let's see where the first one lands. Ah, a gutsy wager from our challenger. They're really going for it, trying to take the lead. This is the kind of high-stakes play we love to see. What a brilliant response. They nailed it. The lead has just changed hands, and the champion looks a little rattled. The second daily double is found. This time by our returning champion. They need to get this one right to stay in contention. They take a moment, think it through, and make a significant wager. The pressure is immense. You could cut the tension with a knife. The clue is red. And yes, they got it. What a comeback. The scores are now incredibly close as we head into the final moments of the round. It's anyone's game. Okay, here we go. It's time for Final Jeopardy! The category is 19th century innovators. This is a broad topic, so it could be anything. The contestants are making their wagers. This is all about strategy. You have to bet enough to win, but not so much that you'll lose everything if you're wrong. The thinking music has started, and you can see the intense concentration on their faces. I've got my guess written down. Do you have yours? Let's see the results. The third place contestant. Oh, didn't get it right, but a respectable showing. Now for our challenger, who was in second place. They got it right. A fantastic performance. It all comes down to the champion's response and their wager. Did they get it? Did they bet enough? The answer is revealed. They also got it right. It all comes down to the math. And by just a few $100s, our champion holds on to their title in one of the most exciting games we've seen all season. What an incredible episode. That was a nail-biter right down to the very end. Huge congratulations to all three contestants for a game well played. What was your favorite moment? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed playing along with us, please hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode breakdown. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.